Welcome to Love My 419. I'm Bill Delaney, Sandy Eisenberg, Steve Reamy, and we're in the Harold Jaffe Jewelers studio. And happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. We've got a great show lined up for you today. We've got Trump 2.0 and how it affects Ohio, whatever 2.0 is. I have no idea. We have a young lady from Northview. Excuse me. We have a young lady from Northview who is going to took on bullying, and we're going to have her story. She was bullied. Absolutely, she was. And what else? Oh, famous 419ers that we don't talk about. Right. We talk about Jamie Farr, but how about everybody else in the 419 area? We're going to have these stories and a lot more. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Love My 419 is brought to you by Harold Jaffe Jewelers. And without Harold Jaffe Jewelers, there's no Love My 419. Without any Love My 419, you would have nothing to do, nothing to talk about. You would know everything that's cool in the 419. So thank you to Harold Jaffe Jewelers. It's where Toledo gets engaged.
More of Love My 419 in a moment, but right now we have the man himself, Mr. Jeff Jaffe from Harold Jaffe Jewelers.
Good morning.
If it wasn't for him.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day. I hope everybody's happy today.
And your lovely wife.
I hope so too.
Yes. It is Mother's Day. I'm excited. I'm seeing my mom later today.
Good.
Do you have a diamond tiara there?
I have one waiting for you.
Cool.
What happened to your diamond tiara?
Was he wanted to just borrow it?
No, he's got it on a long-term payment plan.
Somewhere.
Very
long-term payment plan.
Very long.
Yeah. So
he's got beautiful
what's going on with us is, we just got off an incredible week. We celebrated all week our 70th birthday.
Wow.
And had a lot of fun. Saw a lot of faces, that we haven't seen in a long time, and new faces. And
that's why I couldn't get down Monroe Street.
Well, the parking lot has been fairly active.
Yes,
it's been fun. Yeah,
I've driven by several times.
Yeah,
we can practically give away the store. Yeah.
Well, that was kind of, we had mixed emotions about it, but the whole idea, as you know, when you're in business, you can't keep inventory around for too long.
Oh, absolutely.
So the whole idea was to kind of get rid of, move out, find happy homes, adopt out some of the older stuff, and I think we are about to or have made lots of people happy this past week.
Well, I hope so, because your merchandise is beautiful, as I've always said.
Thank you. Well,
as I wear.
Somebody reminded me, and I can't remember exactly who it was, said, you're only 70 once.
That's right.
That's true.
And so if there's a reason to celebrate, we had it. Yeah.
I think it's great.
Can people come in there later today and get stuff if they want?
Well, we're not open on Sundays.
Oh,
but
man.
I if you called me, I'd open for you.
Oh.
No, they can come in during the week. We'll hook them up.
All right.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay, super.
Tell them you saw us on Love My 419, and we'll extend the sale for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cool.
Super. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Love My 419. We have a special guest with us today, Isabella Litzer, but we'll get to that in just a second. I'm Bill Delaney, Sandy Eisenberg, and Steve Reamy. What have you got, Steve?
Well, you know what? We love our sponsors. And, of course, we love Rachel Michael's Popcorn. We've got graduations going on right now. We've got weddings, and it's a great time for ice cream. And she has Toff's ice cream at Rachel Michael's Popcorn. And if you go in and mention how much you love 419, and we know that you do, you can get your little mini bag of popcorn. I want some ice cream right now. She's got Toff's ice cream, too.
Butter pecan.
I dream about ice cream constantly.
Butter pecan.
I'm going to Rachel's after the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, we want to introduce our guest here, which is Isabella Litzer, and she's from Northview High School.
Woohoo!
And she's got really some kind of story to tell us about bullying.
Well, at my former school, I went there with my best friend, and the first day I was really, really excited, and I met this girl, and we hit it off right away, and we had every single class together, which was the best thing. And but later, as I got into the school year, my best friend and the friend that I made, they didn't get along at all. And to make matters worse, they liked the same boy, so that didn't help at all.
Into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some rumors started to get spread about her, and then they started to spread about me, and I found out it was from this one girl, and everything was on iPads. So I was getting emails from people I didn't know telling me that I'm worthless and just to go kill myself.
Oh, wow.
And luckily, I got out of the situation, and I'm with the P.E.A.C.E Project that's run by Bill Geha, and it's protecting every abused child everywhere.
Wow.
So
that's fantastic.
It's a ton
Bill's
of fun.
a wonderful guy.
Oh,
Fine,
definitely.
Man. Fine.
So
you and your mom are real involved?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's wonderful.
Yeah,
you know, a lot of this stuff is just with the thumbs. This bullying has got to stop.
It really does. And people think like cyberbullying isn't that big of a deal, but it's one of the most things that happen because everyone's on iPhones and iPads. And
right. So it's scary. Well, I think it's scary for young kids today.
It's very scary for young kids.
Because you don't know who is starting these rumors. You don't know where they're getting them, and especially if you don't even know these kids.
Right.
I mean, where's their mindset? Where's their parents in any of this?
Well,
and their guidance.
And kudos to your mom, being a tough mom, and you guys having that type of relationship where, a organization came about from all this. So tell us a little bit of what does the organization do,
We travel around to schools, and we sing, we dance, and we act, and we use like the arts, and we show videos, and we just tell all the kids like you're worth it, and no, you're not alone, pretty much. And we have this thing called Project Hope, and we play this game with them, and it's called Cross the Line, and it's like cross the line if you've ever been bullied, and literally everyone crosses the line, and it just shows it shows the kids that they're not alone. And we have a beautiful project telling girls like they're worth it and they're beautiful, and it's a really good program.
That's cool. Now you're a freshman at Sylvania Northview, right? Mm-hmm. So a little birdie told me, well, actually, I heard it. Your voice is phenomenal.
Thank you.
So, I know your voice is phenomenal, but our other two guests here, our hosts, don't know your voice is phenomenal.
Can you sing us a
Could you do a little song for
Definitely.
us? Okay.
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round. And you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we're gonna walk it out and move mountains. We're gonna walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you.
Wow, girl, you did that song. High five, high five, high five, high five.
I'll pass it down.
Wow. And so early in the morning, you got to be able to do that. And shame on those people that were bullying you, because, girl, you are beautiful, talented, smart. You were on your way. So I'm telling you.
Best of luck to you, sweetie.
Yes. Wow.
Yes, you're great.
Very great.
Great.
Doing what you're doing with Mom is absolutely super.
Wonderful.
Listen, we hate to do this. We got to go do a break here, but we'll be right back. Welcome back to Love My 419. I'm Bill, Sandy, Steve, and we're going to talk about Trump's new passage of a health bill and how it's affecting Ohio. Now, the vote on this thing was 217 to 213, I believe,
That's
right?
Close.
Which is very close. It's going to go to the Senate. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of things worked in and out of this bill.
Right.
It's not going to be recognized probably when it's finally done.
Right.
But, Steve, how is this going to affect some people that you deal with?
Well, I'm in healthcare. That's what I do in my 9 to 5. But I know that Medicaid and the millions that they lose are going to affect kids in the schools for services like speech therapy and some of hearing and some of the things that they get. Vision. It's going to cost they're going to lose $8 to $12 million a year for this funding. So that's huge for these schools, especially that are dealing with disabilities with these kids. So, I mean, that's huge. I mean, it's huge.
I want to see how things are going to pan out. I mean, it's not finished. At least we've got something going. You know, everybody's ready to criticize everything down the line, but we don't have it there yet.
Right.
You know, let's see how this is going to develop. I'm as upset with some of my Republican people up there not coming together on this thing. And they're not. We need to get, together on it.
Well, and if you watch some of the, like the world news, I mean, it just sounds like a lot of this was just not fully read over, fully analyzed. Well, it was just quick to get passed.
How I look at it is that they had 8 years that they complained about Obamacare. Why weren't they partially working on some of that before less than 3 months?
Exactly.
To present a bill that they knew wasn't going to be able to go anywhere because it would be reworked by the Senate.
Well, when you got everybody involved in this thing, it changes everything. The dynamics of what goes on in Washington is just crazy. It's the same way here in Toledo.
Right.
You got to hash some of these things out before you come out with a final anything.
I thought the most interesting out of all the issues in this Trump bill is the fact that Congress loses nothing.
Oh, that's true. That's
nothing.
True.
They lose nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, don't get me started, Sandy.
Don't get me started, Bill.
We could fight it right out here.
Okay. And I've got about 30 pounds on you, so just remember that.
It's more than that.
Well,
I couldn't resist that.
That's okay,
Oh my stars and stripes.
So anyhow, they don't lose anything. Period. That's it. So there. But in this bill, you got folks with ongoing illnesses and diseases that get cut off. If you got Alzheimer's, cancer, Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, all these things. If you're a diabetic, are you going to lose your money toward your insulin or your diabetic strips?
But that's a question. That's a question.
Well,
are you going to lose? Are you going to lose?
Know.
Or are you not going to lose?
Well,
we're going to find out.
Let's hope the senators have a much better view of this and put something good together.
Okay. How about the latest mayoral entry?
Wade is running against the endorsed Democratic candidate, our mayor, Paula Hicks Hudson. Even though Wade has been a great treasurer, he really has. The land bank in itself has really done wonders in the community. But I feel, in the old days, if you ran against the party, you were dead meat for a couple of years.
Big time.
So I don't know what's going to happen in this race, but Democrats in the past that have run against each other have allowed Republicans to get in, or independents, Mike Bell, Mike Collins. So that's what happens. So we'll see what happens in the primary, which is September 12th.
Tom Winooski is going to get it, and that's the end of that.
Well, he's a nice guy, but I got a
question.
He is very much so.
Does Wade shop at Baby Gap? He's a little guy.
He's a big guy.
He's a big guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He looks little to me.
No.
I don't know.
You are.
He's tall. He's taller than you.
Well, I don't know. I was just wondering if he shopped at Baby Gap. But did you hear the big news?
Oh, I can hardly wait for this.
The big news. Sandy, hold my hand.
Okay.
American Idol is coming back.
Oh, be still my heart.
You gotta think some of the best music we hear today stems from that show.
I thought you were going to tell me that Janet Jackson and her husband are getting a divorce again.
I scared you, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
No, but
they are.
American Idol is back. Now, here's the big question, because you've got on Kelly at Ripa show.
Oh, her?
Ryan Seacrest is back on her show. So I'm like, is he going to have time to go back to American Idol?
Is
she still on television?
Yeah.
Is she still on television?
Yeah, she's still on television. But Ryan Seacrest just became the new host. And he still has his television show. Okay. So I'm wondering, but I can't wait. American Idol is back.
How about Nikki and Joe engaged on...
Well, that's
that's good enough. That's good enough. Okay, listen, we got to take a break from all this nonsense. We'll be back shortly, okay?
Good stuff. This is good stuff. Good stuff.
Welcome back to Love My 419. I'm Bill, Sandy, Steve, and Steve, what have you got?
I'm telling Bill, the jacket is looking great on you.
You like that?
Yes, the guys over at Men's Warehouse hooked us up.
Cool. I know they got the right size.
They have the right size and the right colors. I kind of like mine. You know.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable. But hey, check this out, because right now Men's Warehouse is sharing their appreciation for students, teachers, and faculty with the Prom Love promotion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
so 40% off tuck suit rental credits and 40% off of all your retail purchases adds up to, drum roll, $50 off tux and suit rental when you mention how much you love my 419.
Right. So
I'm
us,
telling
baby.
you.
Yeah.
We got to thank the guys because they hook us up
guys.
maybe they'll do ladies warehouse.
Maybe.
You can wear a suit, Sandy.
I doubt it.
But anyway, we got to thank the guys.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And now,
it's time.
stories you need to know.
The 419 stories you need to know.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Okay, Ohio, we have another chance to beat Michigan. It's huge. So there's a contest going on.
Food.
And Toledo and Ann Arbor are one of the cities in the mix for winning the greatest Midwest food town.
For Midwest Living magazine.
It's huge.
We have more restaurants in this town
Per
than
square
any
foot.
city in the United States. This was done years ago.
Right,
And we've
right.
got more now.
Right. Well,
they try out all their franchises.
Exactly.
We will
exactly.
win hands down on that.
Well,
but we also have fine restaurants too.
Right,
Oh,
we
that's what I
do,
mean.
and no disrespect to Ann Arbor, but we want to beat them. We want to beat them.
Yes,
we want to
we
win
do.
this.
Yeah.
We do.
So, and one of the reasons why, a lot of people say, why is Toledo? Why does Toledo have so many great restaurants? Well, it's because a lot of the immigrants that came here
Brought their recipes
Absolutely,
over.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that's really big. So, we want to win this. It's a
So
huge.
The Irish brought
you
me
get
a
to
lot.
vote. You
The
get to
Irish
vote.
brought me meat and gravy, and meat and potatoes and gravy.
Yeah. Well, look at some of
whatever.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
some of the
And
restaurants.
they don't even have potatoes over there.
What's one of your restaurants that you like that's local?
Local.
Sandy?
I love La Scola and Beirut.
Locally
and their
owned.
That's where I
crepes
need you
are the
to
best.
introduce me to the inner city, which I'm in, but I just don't. I just don't get down there.
I will come pick you up, Bill, and I will take
Take
you
him to
out.
the rib guy on the corner.
What do you mean
of
by that?
Ashland.
I'll take to eat, Bill.
Oh,
To
okay.
eat.
All right. And my memory is gone again, Steve.
Did you forget something?
I forgot something.
Oh,
all
what'd you
the
forget?
people in our 419 area, okay, that are famous, that we don't talk about a whole lot. We talk about Jamie Farr.
We do. So,
but who else?
well, we're referencing an article that the City Paper, we love the City Paper, that came out. They did an article about famous 419 natives other than Jimmy Farr that we don't normally talk about, that don't come up in conversation. So, there's, when you think about it, there's quite a
whole
few.
bunch.
There's,
Bunches.
for everybody, we talk about Jamie Farr.
Yep.
He's synonymous with hot dogs and this show MASH and everything. But how about, say, for instance, Jimmy Jackson, NBA great, 14 years at Mancover and Whitney, class of 89.
Yeah.
That's one. Can you think of somebody, Sandy?
I can think of Katie Holmes.
Katie Holmes from Notre Dame. Can't leave out, and we've had her actually on the show, Callie Bevier.
Yeah.
From America's Got Talent from Grand Rapids, Ohio.
I hope she's doing well.
She is doing well. Crystal Bowersox, if we're going to talk about music.
There you go.
Danny Hudson.
Okay. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
got a couple. I'll say
What?
Dennis Hobson,
Yeah, I think I
NBA
mentioned.
champion. Now, he was on the
Right.
team with Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. So
Right.
everybody remembers that era. Huge. Ben Roethlisberger.
Well, he's from
We've got
Finley.
him, but we've
You
still
don't like? I do.
with
I
the
like that.
Steelers. Okay, we've got
the
Robert
Steelers.
Easter. He's our latest celebrity.
fighter. Our
Junior
professional
professional fighter. Went to Bowser High School. How about Nate Washington, two-time Super Bowl champion from Scott High School. Huge.
Big, very big guy.
Huge.
Allison Stoner, who played
She's
in,
so cute.
in Cheaper by the Dozen, those two movies.
Yep,
with
Cheaper
Steve
by the
Martin.
Dozen, and she's been in a Missy Elliott video.
Well, she's a really cute little.
Yeah.
Everybody
Well,
remembers
actress.
the video "Work It" by Missy Elliott. Come on, Sandy, you remember it. Work it.
No.
Listen, I hate to interrupt your dance, Steve.
Come on, Sandy.
It's disturbing.
I never saw that. What is that?
Yeah, how about the Danskins? The Kentucky Derby Danskins.
Party in
okay, so fun in the 419. You know, I like my fun.
Yes, we
so
do know
we
that.
were out at V Collection in downtown Sylvania for the Kentucky Derby party. My horse didn't win, but we had a great time. Check it out.
Fun in the 419.
Guess what? It's fun in the 419. And guess where I'm at? I'm at the Kentucky Derby party in Toledo, Ohio.
And they're off in the Kentucky Derby. So this is our 2017 annual Kentucky Derby party.
Oh, yes.
Last about a year and a half now, this store's been open, and we've been really serving Sylvania as far as the fine men's clothing store here in Sylvania.
So there are 5 things that men should have in their wardrobe. We're trusting your expertise.
Okay,
What were 5 things?
Five things. All right, a sport coat. Gotta have a pair of cap-toe shoes. You can dress that up, dress it down. You have to have a suit, at least a solid suit, charcoal, navy, pair of jeans. You need at least 1 button-up shirt.
I love that. Okay, so who's your pick for the horse today?
I'm going with Irish War Cry, but like all along, my horse has been Gunnevera, but I'm just feeling that he might not win.
The only thing I can think of is I need a drink right now.
Well, let's go get one.
All right.
All right.
Wow, I had my first mint julep, and I can honestly say it won't be my last. But we had a great time here at V Collection. Sorry if your horse didn't win, mine did, so that's all that matters. Check us out at Love My 419.
Welcome back to Love My 419, and for our final
Our final thing.
Our final thought. But once again, we've got to thank
Joe
Hamill
from Key
Realty for our flowers.
Yes, lovely.
The flowers are fabulous.
Do I get to take them home?
Sitting right there.
Yeah, you can.
Cool.
Yeah.
But I know Mother's Day final thought.
Yes.
You got one?
Have I got one? Yeah, but it's about my wife and our children with her. And a couple of years ago, we were going to go out on Mother's Day, and we found out that a lot of places were closed or booked. And it was one of those things, we wound up at Rudy's Hot Dog. And celebrated.
But you know what? Sometimes those
great.
are
It was a memory.
Everybody was
It was
relaxed.
fantastic.
Right.
Everybody
gets relaxed.
And I love Rudy.
I don't really I have lots of stories about my mom. She was wonderful. She's been gone now since 2004. I miss her every single day, and she was the mother of 3 darling daughters. And I will
2 out of 3 as well.
Well, one passed away too, so
I'm
nice.
sorry to hear that.
But anyway, she was way ahead of her time. She wanted us girls to be able to do whatever we wanted in our life. She wanted us to be up front. And she said, never tell a lie because you're never going to remember what you heck lied about. But she was always there for us. Mother's Day, Mother's parent-teacher conferences. We didn't do sports because we're all sort of klutzy. Really. But, I mean, whatever we wanted to do, she was for it 100%.
Oh, yeah.
And she literally ran the show.
Oh, moms do run the show.
All 5 feet of her ran the show.
Yeah, moms do. And
she was great. Beautiful. An absolutely beautiful, beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Until she was 89.
Yeah, I think every day that I still have my mom.
You're
actually,
a very lucky guy.
91. She
Lucky
turned
guy.
yesterday. So we took her out. But I think one of my best memories, I don't know what it was on a Mother's Day. We were young and we're fighting. And this is just the epitome of who my mom is. A lot of people ask, where do I get my wit from? And I said, trust me, I get it from my mom. So we're fighting on Mother's Day, this type of thing with my younger brothers and everything. And I was adopted. So my brothers are fighting. We get into this fight, and my brothers are just like, well, you know you're adopted. And I'm like, well, how rude. So I go in there and I tell Mom that they're teasing me. And my mom says, in just perfect elegance and grace, she said, well, you go back and you tell your brothers, I had to have them. I chose you. There you go. So to Mom, I love you.
Yep.
Yes.
And like I said, I miss my mommy every day.
Great for the final thoughts. For Steve Remy, Sandy Eisenberg, Bill Delaney, have a great Sunday.
You've been asking for it? Some of you have even downloaded it before we've even told you about it. It's the Love My 419 app. Love My 419 isn't just a TV show. Download our app now and get with us 24/7. It's in your app store, iPhone or Android. Past episodes, get to our social media portals. You can get great photos and so much more. Right now, get your phone and download the Love My 419 app. Hook up with us. Download the app right